If you're thinking about buying a PlayStation right now, this might be the hardest time ever to make that decision, because on one side, the PS5 Pro is officially the most powerful console Sony has ever made, with upgraded GPU performance, AI upscaling, and improved ray tracing over the standard PS5. But on the other side, the PS6 rumors are getting louder every single month, and if those leaks are true, the next PlayStation may not be that far away. So now, you're stuck in the worst possible position. Buy now and risk overpaying. Let's start with the PS5 Pro. There's no denying it. The PS5 Pro is a beast. Right now, it is the strongest PlayStation Sony has ever made, built for gamers who want the best performance possible. Compared to the normal PS5, the PS5 Pro has better graphics power, stronger ray tracing, and Sony's new PSSR technology that helps games look clearer while keeping gameplay smooth. In simple words, games can look sharper, run smoother, and keep better frame rates at the same time. Many games can now run close to 4K at 60 FPS, and some supported games can even reach 120 FPS. That means better visuals and smoother gameplay, especially in fast games like shooters, racing games, and big open-world titles. The PS5 Pro also comes with 2 terabytes of storage, so you get much more space for games, which is useful because modern games take up a lot of storage now. And if you have a good TV, like a 4K 120Hz screen, OLED, or HDR display, the PS5 Pro gives the best PlayStation gaming experience available today. But here's the problem: that price. With recent price increases, the PS5 Pro is now around $900 in many places, and that does not even include the disk drive. So, if you want physical games, you have to spend more. Then add taxes, accessories, and a few games, and suddenly you are spending close to $1,000. That is a lot of money for a console, especially because this is not a brand new PlayStation generation. It is still just an upgraded PS5. Yes, it performs better. Yes, games look nicer. But at the end of the day, you are still playing the same PS5 games on the same PlayStation system. That makes the high price hard to justify for many people. Sony is still actively updating the PS5 ecosystem too, even testing new UI features and dashboard improvements, showing the platform remains a major focus. But if you already own a PS5, upgrading to the Pro becomes a much harder sell. Yes, it's better. Yes, games run smoother. But are those improvements worth paying nearly another $1,000? When PS6 rumors suggest next gen may be only a few years away? For most people, probably not. So, what about the PS6? This is where things get interesting. Even though Sony has not officially announced it yet, many reports say the PS6 could launch around 2027 or 2028. That means the next PlayStation may be only a few years away, and according to several rumors, Sony may not launch just one system this time. They could release multiple PS6 models, including a handheld version along with the main console. If that happens, PlayStation's future could look very different from what we have now. The PS6 is also expected to bring much stronger hardware than the PS5 Pro. Leaks suggest it may have a brand new processor, better graphics power, faster memory, and improved AI technology for gaming. This could mean better graphics, smoother frame rates, faster loading, and a much bigger jump in performance than what we got with the PS5 Pro. But the biggest question people have is the price. Many people think the PS6 could cost over $1,000 because gaming hardware is getting more expensive every year. However, some newer reports say Sony may try to keep the price closer to around $749 if market conditions improve before launch. So if you think the PS6 will automatically cost way more than the PS5 Pro, that may not be true. And if Sony really launches the PS6 near that price, a lot of people may start asking if buying a PS5 Pro right now is even worth it. Here's my honest opinion. If you have no PlayStation and want to jump in now, buy the standard PS5. If money is no issue, you have a premium gaming setup, and you want the absolute best console graphics available today, get the PS5 Pro. But if you already own a PS5, Waiting for the PS6 might be the smartest move because spending huge money on a mid-generation upgrade this late only to upgrade again when next gen arrives just doesn't make sense for most gamers. So now I want to know, are you upgrading to the PS5 Pro or are you waiting for the PS6? Drop your answer in the comments.